Hi everyone. Now we will be covering another WCAG guideline, which is 3.2.7 redundant entry labeled AA. So this WCAG guideline is also a new WCAG guideline which cover WCAG 2.2. So why this is important WCAG guideline? Whatever information previously entered or provided to the users that is required, again in the same process, either it should be automatically populated or available for the user to select. So suppose for a session we are filling a same information, repetitive information, so that is not required. This is what this WCAG guideline is saying. So why this is important? Because multiple forms we have seen, like we used to fill the same kind of information in a single session multiple times. Same kind of information we used to provide in the forms as well, so that is not required. So here this WCAG guideline says there should be a mechanism from, if we are filling the same kind of information within a session, so that information should be either automatically populated on that particular edit field, or there should be a mechanism so that user can select that information. So the purpose of this WCAG guideline, like to prevent frustration caused by repetitively entering the same data multiple times in a single session, or suppose it is a user which is cognitive disabilities that can be struggled with the memory or attention. Those kind of things are also there. So who will be beneficiary for the cognitive disabilities and the motor disabilities users, where it is difficult to the users to fill the same kind of information multiple times in a single session. Okay, so suppose we have seen this kind of things like SIP to billing address as well. So earlier we used to provide the same kind of information for the shipping address, or the different address. If now we have seen kind of check boxes there, where we used to provide, if you want to the same address, whether it is your home address or a current address, so there is a checkbox will be there also. So we have also seen those kind of changes going forward in our forms as well. So the same kind of information we does not need to be required. Suppose we want our current address is our shipping address as well, so there will be a checkbox over there. So when we will be just activating this checkbox, all the information will be automatically filled. Or whenever we use to navigate all those kind of details, there are options, those will be automatically populated, so that it is easy to fill those data, where we don't need to fill each and everything by manually. So we have that mechanism from where we can select that particular thing. So there are some exceptions for this, like where the security or legal requirement may be required, like where password confirmation is required. Those kind of details where we need to put, that is the exception. We have to put that password confirmation multiple times. That is the exception. Another is that is not for the different sessions. It will only apply when we are working with the same process, not for the different systems or sessions as well. So suppose we are doing this working in a one system and another is doing with the another system, so that WCAG guideline will be not applicable over there. So that is the exception. In the same session on a single system, if we are fitting the same information multiple times, so there should be a mechanism so that we can either it will be automatically populated, or we can be select that information as well. So this the main purpose of this WCAG guideline. We should not enter the same kind of information multiple time in a same session. There should be a mechanism so that we can select that information which we have already filled another sections, or automatically populate it. So that is the main purpose of this WCAG guideline.